Hello everyone, today I'm going to be reacting to Aretha Franklin's Spirit in the Dark album. If you would like to skip right to my reaction, I will have a timestamp on the screen right here to where you guys can go to. And now on to a couple quick disclaimers. Number one, this is just my personal opinion and interpretation of all the songs. I'd love to hear yours down below, just keep it respectful please. Sorry for any background noise or dust particles that may occur throughout this video. I'm going to be stopping and giving my thoughts as I go along. I'm also going to have to cut out a lot of each song due to copyright. If you see me looking down at my phone, that is just because of the lyrics pulled up for each song. Lastly, if I have any notes I forget to add, check down below. I might have been comment. And let's get into it. The first track is Don't Play That Song. Okay, so my thoughts on the song. I absolutely loved hearing the full thing. I've heard parts of it before on like TikTok and stuff, but it was really nice getting to hear her do the entire thing. The vocal performance on here is incredible, of course. Definitely shout out to the background singers. They always do their thing there. I like the instrumentation and everything. And I'm pretty sure that this is a Ben E. King cover. I haven't heard the original at all. I am familiar with the Mariah Carey version, which I absolutely love. And I really enjoy getting to hear Aretha's version. I just think that it was a fantastic vocal to listen to. Really love this as the opener for the album, kind of getting me prepared for everything else that's going to be going on. And now on to track 2, The Thrill Is Gone from Yesterday's Kiss. Okay, so my thoughts on that superb track overall. Aretha's vocals were so satisfying to listen to. I just love her voice overall and what she was able to do with it. Just impeccable in regards to that. Again, shout out to the background singers. I like the lyrics. I love the instrumentation. This song sounded a little bit more jazz to me in that regard, which I really quite enjoyed. This is a moody track and it's just so great to listen to. Thoroughly enjoyed myself all the way throughout there. About the song on Genius, it says, The Thrill Is Gone is the second song from Aretha Franklin's 17th studio album, Spirit in the Dark. Was released as a second single along with the song Spirit in the Dark on August 1970. The Thrill Is Gone was originally recorded by Roy Hawkins in 1951. So I'll definitely try to check out the original version and we'll see how I feel about it. But what Aretha did was pretty spectacular, I will say. Now on to track 3, Pullin. Okay, so my thoughts on the song. Absolutely sensational across the board. Aretha's vocals were excellent. Once again, shout out to the background singers. And I also really quite loved how the instrumentation was throughout the song. I could appreciate the lyrics too. And just the conviction in terms of her delivery there was nice as well. And I like how this song like changed tempos. Like it would build up to go faster and then they would slow back down and then it would build it up. I like whenever songs can do that, but they do that in a smart way to where it doesn't feel like, whoa, like the song is completely different. Like I wasn't expecting that in a bad way, but it's something you kind of like ease into and you ease out of. And I kind of just appreciate that in terms of the tempo of the song. I really like the instrumentation all over this track as well. Now to track 4, You and Me. Okay, so my thoughts on this track, absolutely beautiful. I really love the vocal performance from Aretha here once again. And shout out to the background singers. I really appreciate in some of her songs how it's kind of like the call and response and just how that all like gels together. It's just something that I enjoy listening to time and time again in regards to the vocals there, and she just really sold this song. And then I also really love the chord progressions used in this thing. I really like the chord progressions in the last track, I believe, so I wanted to mention that as well because I just realized I forgot. And then I can also appreciate the sentiment as well, and just wonderfully done overall. Now to track 5, Honest I Do. Okay, so my thoughts on this song. Good track overall. I can appreciate her vocal performance and I like the instrumentation as well. Now to track 6, Spirit in the Dark. Getting the spirit in the dark. Keep on moving, just getting the spirit in the dark. Okay, so my thoughts on the song. Very entertaining listen overall. I really like how it kind of picked up because she started off singing a little bit slower, and then just the way that the tempo changed was really enjoyable to listen to. And then she kind of switched it up again in regards to that. I really like whenever songs can do that, you know, having separate sections and just making it all work, which is what she did here. And she did write the song, so definitely shout out to her as a songwriter. And I really like the instrumentation as well. About the song on Genius, it says, the title track of Aretha Franklin's 17th album and one of the 5 tracks that Aretha wrote for it. The song reached number 3 on the US R&B chart and number 23 on the Billboard Hot 100 in 1970. And now to track 7, When the Battle is Over. Okay, so my thoughts on the song. Great track to listen to overall. Appreciated Aretha's vocals here, and I like the lyrics too. About the song on Genius, it says, composed by Jesse Hill and Malcolm Renneback, Dr. John in 1969, it was first recorded by the duo of Delaney and Bonnie Bramlett on their 1969 album, Delaney and Bonnie and Friends. Their friends included Leon Russell, Bobby Whitlock, Carl Rattle, and Rita Coolidge. For those paying attention, the song was played over the closing credits of a season 4 Sopranos episode. Now to track 8, One Way Ticket.
I remember you've forgotten. Baby, it was just a one-way ticket to love. You were lonely without a friend. Baby, it was just a one-way ticket to love. Ticket to love, one-way ticket. Like the dew on the mountain, like the bubbles on the fountain. You're gone forever from me. Yeah. I loved you so blind. I loved you honest. Baby, it was just a one-way ticket to love. Like the dew on the mountain, like the bubbles on the fountain. You're gone forever from me. I loved you so blind, and everybody knows I loved you true. Baby, it was just a one-way ticket to love.
Okay, so my thoughts on this track. Nice listen overall. I really like the textures of her voice that she's using here. Appreciate the background singers once again. Really like the instrumentation there. Now to track 9, Try Matty's.
Every day I'm making my way to Matty's. Here's gonna be a showdown from Matty's. There's gonna be a group of people from everywhere. Meet me in Matty's this morning.
Okay, so my thoughts on the song. Decent track overall. Nice vocals from Aretha and the background singers. Like the lyrics. The instrumentation on here was particularly outstanding to me. Really enjoyed the horns and how prominent they were in the song, and tastefully done in that regard. I definitely think they added something else to it. Now to track 10, That's All I Want From You.
That's all I want from you. All I want is a little bit of love. Slowly grows and grows. That's all I want from you. Sunny day, a kiss and no goodbye. That's all I want from you. Show me that you care. Always get your share. You belong. Let me down.
Okay, so my thoughts on this song, a really delightful listen overall. The vocals on here were exquisite, you already know. I really like the lyrics as well as the instrumentation. I like the piano there, and I believe there was some horns on there as well. I wanted to say I really like the piano on the last track, I believe I forgot to say that. And so an enjoyable track overall. Now to track 11, Oh No, Not My Baby. Okay, so my thoughts on this song, quite enjoyable overall. I love the instrumentation on this thing, felt very refreshing to listen to there. And then her vocals on there were stunning as well, really quite enjoyed them again. Shout out to the background singers, of course. Everything just came together perfectly here. Now onto the 12th and final track, Why I Sing the Blues. Okay, so my thoughts on the song. Interesting choice for the closer. Whenever I saw the title of the song, I thought it was going to be more so of a ballad, so I was pleasantly surprised that this is a great like up-tempo track. Her vocals on here were spectacular to listen to, so I really enjoyed them in that regard. Love the instrumentation with the horns and everything else that is going on all around here, and I like the lyrics too. And now I wanted to share my favorite songs on this album with you based off my first listen. So I'm going to say Don't Play That Song. I remember really liking Pullin as well. You and Me, Spirit in the Dark, Oh No, Not My Baby. I think those are going to be my absolute favorite songs on this album. As I listen more, my opinions can change. And now I wanted to share my overall thoughts on this album with you. So I think that this is such a wonderful album all around. I really love her style, and it's such a delight to listen to what she is doing here. Her vocals on here are fantastic on every single track, just showing what a gift she had. The queen of soul for a reason, one of the best singers of all time for a reason. So her vocals on here really on top form, love listening to those. Once again, shout out to the background singers, they are always great on all these songs. And then I also really quite love the songwriting on here, just really fit her style. She does have songwriting credits for 5 of the songs on this album, so definitely shout out to her as a songwriter. I always really appreciate songwriters on my channel. And then I really quite love the instrumentation all over this thing. Some songs lean more jazz than others. I really loved the horns and everything that's going on there. And so, I mean, this album just what a treat that it was to listen to. Not a single bad song on this record at all, and I'm so glad that I finally got to sit down and listen to this, and I've been waiting patiently to do another video on Aretha. In terms of my journey with her music, the first album that I listened to was going to be her Aretha Now album, which I really enjoyed. I did do a video on that. It will be in the cards right here, so you guys can check out my full thoughts on that. I'll also have it at the end of this video, linked down below in the description as well, of course, if you want to check that out. I also listened to the I Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You album. Fantastic record. Really quite enjoy that one. And I think sometime next year I'm going to do a full review of the album, talk about every single song, because I really think that it deserves that kind of treatment. So really been enjoying that one. I also did listen to the Lady Soul album. I think that I have to listen again. I don't think that my thoughts are fully formed enough with that record, so I'll have to listen back to that again, and I'll share my thoughts at a later point. Those are the only records that I've listened to from her, and so I've really been waiting to listen to another one, and I chose this one today, and very satisfied with it overall. Just what a talent. And so I have decided for a little bit I'm going to listen to one Aretha album a month, just because I really want to get through her discography, and if I just wait like every 2-3 months, it's going to take me forever. So please let me know down below in the comments which album I should listen to next. I'm trying to do more so of like her more popular ones, so just tell me which ones you think that I would like the most. I did get some suggestions, so I might do that next, but basically I'm picking like one of her more popular albums, and then I kind of like listen to the albums around it, like maybe one before, one after, and that way I'm still giving my chance to dive into a little bit of her discography, and then I'm still sharing some thoughts and videos. So that's kind of like how I've been doing it, and I still will check out more of her albums from before this, and so I'm really excited to listen to there. But I figured if I make a video on her every single month, then it's going to be a lot easier for me to get through her discography, and so that's kind of like my thoughts there. So again, let me know down below in the comments which albums you like best and which ones I should check out. Very excited to do that. Aretha is slowly becoming one of my favorite artists ever, and so I'm really excited to finish her discography at some point. We will see how long that takes me to do, but I'm just really savoring everything that I'm listening to. So basically, my overall thoughts on this record, brilliant. If you have not listened to it already, definitely check it out. If it's been a bit since you listened to it, go listen to it again. I feel like this is one of the ones that everyone should listen to at least once. And that is going to be it for my thoughts on this album. As I said before, I've already done one video on Aretha, which will be at the end of this video and linked down below in the description if you want to check it out. I would love to hear what you guys are thinking of this record down below in the comments. What are your favorite songs? What are your memories with the album? Any important information on this record that I should know? Let's continue the conversation down below in the comments. That is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like down below. It helps me out a lot in YouTube algorithm. I very much appreciate it. You can subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. If you hit the bell, you'll get a notification to your phone when I post, so you not miss when new videos come out. And I also wanted to say really quickly in that regard, make sure your notifications are turned on for the YouTube app so you actually do get them. The first link down below in the description will be my second channel. I just made a brand new video on there, and that was me unboxing Beyonce's Renaissance, the collector's edition vinyl. And then you guys can also check out my video where I talked about my thoughts on Mariah's performance at Global Citizen Fest, Rihanna doing the Super Bowl, and a bunch of other stuff as well. And so that'll be the first link down below in the description if you want to see more of me. I'm also going to have my Twitter, my Instagram, my Spotify if you'd like to follow me, a link to listen to this record if you've not already, and lastly, links to educate you guys on a point situation. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.